Bangkok, Thailand. My Airbnb. My Airbnb looks a little bit different. What's the deal with Airbnb? So I've been in Bangkok, Thailand for about 2 weeks now, and I'm starting to see a trend. I think there's a problem. Is Airbnb illegal in Bangkok? Let's talk about it. Wow, it's been about 2 weeks here in Bangkok, Thailand, finally back on the YouTube. It's been a while, it's been like 3 months, but I'm ready to be back. And in this video, as you can tell from the intro, it's kind of about Airbnb. It's about the living situation here in Bangkok. Now to kind of keep it short, I want to state some things. Here you can rent hotels, apartments, meaning condos, through local owners, through rental applications using agencies, as well as Airbnb. But Airbnb is a little bit discreet, it's hard to use, and not so great, to be honest, compared to the rest of the world. So I want to talk more about that. But first, I have just checked into my third Airbnb within 2 weeks, and yeah, it's a little bit exhausting hopping around, but I'm going to show you this place. Also, I'll show you the other 2 places that I stayed at. I have some footage, so I'll throw it over the clips. But first, let me show you this place. All right, so here's a quick tour of the 1-bedroom apartment here in Bangkok. It is in the Ekkamai area. I don't know how to pronounce that, but off of the BTS. It comes with a small little kitchen here. We got a stove, a fridge, a sink, pretty much all you need. And it is connected into the living room. In the living room, we have a TV, a little couch, a nice balcony. My things are everywhere. Just kind of hopped in here a few minutes ago. And yeah, it's pretty good, a small area, got some Wi-Fi, sufficient enough. And then there also is a bedroom. They just kind of put up a wall here and made the bedroom. I think it was more or less like a studio before, but it's nice, so you have a dividing wall. It also makes it a little bit quieter for sleeping. Let's head in there and check it out. We do have an AC in here, also AC in the other room, a pretty big bed, and a desk. I moved the desk in here to do some work because it's a little bit quieter. Plenty of storage space up top here, and then there is the bathroom there. Let's quickly check that out as well. And here's the bathroom. Very small, Western toilet, stand-up shower. Haven't used any of this yet, so I don't know how it works. I believe there's hot water. I don't see a hot water heater, but hopefully there is. Now this apartment is about maybe 35 square meters or less, and it came out to be about $35 a night. It's kind of the target range you will find here in Bangkok, especially on a short notice. But now enjoy these clips of the last 2 Airbnbs I stayed at in the past couple weeks. Alright, so there you have it. That is the 3 Airbnbs I've stayed at here in the past 2 weeks. Now, it's definitely been a little bit more expensive than I'd like, but it's a little bit difficult here with Airbnb, and I want to talk about that. If you don't already know, it's actually been stated on YouTube, all over the internet. You might already know, but Airbnb is definitely illegal here in Bangkok, Thailand, maybe in Thailand in general. And there's some reasons for that. Now, it's not completely illegal, it's partially illegal, and I'm going to try to explain it to you from what I understand. Basically, there is a hotel act that was put into law a long time ago, maybe 15 years ago, and it states that any person owning a condominium that has more than 4 units, I believe, cannot rent them out on a daily to weekly basis because they need some sort of hotel license. Owners of these condos or apartments argue against it because they say that they don't have more than 4 units. They have just 1, or they just have just 2, and that they should be able to rent it how they want because it's theirs. They pay for it, they own it. It's even though it's in a building, the law is really weird like that. Also, they say that these people who rent on a daily basis or a weekly basis, whether it's in a condominium building, whether it's in some other type of building, that they are infringing on the Hotel Act and also infringing on another law. But basically, the law says that if you do this, you can face up to 1 year in jail as an owner of the condo and a 20,000 baht fine. So the penalty for it is kind of harsh, and actually the only reason why people were really scared about it at first is because I think in 2018 or 2019, 2 locals here in Thailand were actually fined and charged for this. But I think now it seems more relaxed. People aren't really going crazy about it. And there's still people renting Airbnbs. In fact, if you do a quick Google search, you will see there's lots of Airbnbs here in Bangkok, but some of them are definitely pricey, and the competition is serious here in Bangkok. All right, it is the next day now, and next part I want to talk about is how Airbnb is very competitive here. And in terms of being competitive, I mean that there are plenty of listings, but they book up very fast because there's a lot of people visiting Bangkok, especially now during the winter months. During the first week of being here and even the week prior of coming here, I was searching for an Airbnb, and it was difficult to find one long-term at a good price. Now, a good price, I mean 1-bedroom apartment for about $750, and that's what I was looking for 30 days. It was quite difficult. Most of the 30-day apartments were actually over $1,000, maybe because the cheaper ones were already booked or something. I'm not really too sure what it is, but I have found that the average price for daily rentals for an Airbnb is roughly between $30 and $50, with most of them being near $40. So if you do rent an Airbnb on a short-term notice or just a short rental, for instance 1 week, a few days, you actually don't get that good of a deal, and it's going to be probably more expensive than you thought. For instance, I've stayed at 2 Airbnbs, each for a week, and at these Airbnbs, they had a nice pool, they had a nice gym, but the owner told me I wasn't allowed to use them because I booked less than 30 days. So that seems to be the common issue with Airbnb here. You need to book it for 30 days or more to actually be able to access the amenities. And the price isn't really changing for that. Maybe you get a monthly discount, but the discount isn't that much, as you have to pay a high service fee, and you also have to pay a high cleaning fee for most Airbnbs. All right, I've just made it back to the 3rd Airbnb here, and wow, we're at the top of the roof. This is where the pool and the gym is. There's a nice view. You can see it in the distance here. This is a really cool Airbnb, only staying here for a couple nights, but I want to say every Airbnb is completely different because some of them you can't access the pool, some of them you can, depending on how long you stay. Here, just for 2 nights of staying, allowed to enter the pool, and this is it. I'll show you it. So this is the pool. It's actually a really, really nice pool. One of the better ones I've seen so far. Some lounge chairs in the water, places to sit, to relax, lots and lots of seating, some grass area, very green. Very different than a lot of other condominiums, but there's also a gym down there where you can work out, and you still get a good view in the distance on pretty much 3 sides. Okay, so what's the point of this video? The point of this video isn't to give another Airbnb tour or even any tour about accommodation, but it's really just to tell my experience and from what I've seen and what I've kind of noticed over the first week of being here. Now, like I said earlier, Airbnb is just a little bit difficult here. You can definitely use it. There are ways to go around it. It's illegal, it's legal, depending on how you use it. But if you are looking to use Airbnb, just make sure you book ahead of time. And if you're actually 2 people that are coming to stay together, you both need to work, or you have some sort of online meetings, Airbnb might be a difficult place to stay for you at a reasonable price. So if you're looking to come here for maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, Airbnb is probably your best bet. If you want to stay longer, like 6 months or 1 year, you're better off to find a listing through an agency or Facebook, as there are much better deals. It's much more cheaper for the same quality, if not better. Now, over the past week, that's what I've been doing, is looking for a place to stay for a longer period of time, as it seems it is better. And you can find 6-month contracts for places that are much cheaper than what you will find on Airbnb on a monthly basis. So that's kind of my story and what I've experienced here in Bangkok. Now, if you do come here, be prepared, do some research beforehand and see what's best for you. There's plenty of hotels, plenty of Airbnbs, plenty of hostels, and probably other types of accommodations, like maybe villas on the outside or townhomes or houses or something like that. But I definitely recommend being prepared for when you come here, because the situation of Airbnb is very different. I'm freaking exhausted with Airbnb hopping. Let me tell you more about it. Yeah, I'm so done Airbnb hopping. I think I have secured an apartment for a longer period of time, so I don't have to worry about dealing with this Airbnb crap anymore. Now, I didn't plan on filming this last part of the video, but I might as well show it to you anyways, because this is the last Airbnb I have in Bangkok. It's for 1 night, and it's about $40 a night for about 40 square feet. Not a bad deal, but let me show you it. Here we have just a living space with a kitchen. You have everything you need: the fridge, the stove, a microwave down there, a little bit of table to eat, a little bit of table, sure, whatever, a table. In here you have your washer, which is nice. You can dry your clothes outside. And we have a couch. It seems pretty comfortable. Pink pillows, sure, why not? A small TV, my suitcase right there. I'm so sick of unpacking that and packing that thing up no more. There's a desk for working, which is great. Here is the balcony. We'll go out there in just a second. But then we have the bedroom here. A nice big bed with a nice view out the window. I'll try to show you. It's very dark out. It might be hard to see. There's plenty of storage in here. There is this really weird window that goes into the living space. I don't know what the point of that is, but it's okay. Then we have the bathroom. You come in here, it's just a basic bathroom. Nice stand-up shower, a good toilet, a good sink, lots of mirrors. I don't know what it is with this place, but there's mirrors everywhere. Mirror in the bathroom, many mirrors in the bedroom, mirrors in the living room, mirrors everywhere. It's all good, but yeah. There's AC, everything is perfect. It's good enough for 1 night, and tomorrow I am really hoping this apartment comes through and I can move into a new place. But the best part about this place is I can enjoy a nice view of Bangkok for 1 more night, because I don't know how the view is going to be in the other place. So let me show you the view out here. Boom, boom, boom. One thing I should note is that this Airbnb does come with a gym, a pool, a sauna, just kind of how all the condominiums do here. I can use it on a short stay, which is a little bit strange, but every Airbnb is different here in Bangkok. Now, I wasn't really planning on making this video, but it just kind of happened, and I hope my experience, the information I have kind of experienced over this time and shared with you, I hope it can be of some insight to you if you're coming to Bangkok, and just be aware of the Airbnb scene here. Now, it's possible to use it. It's a little bit illegal. It's a little bit legal. Just know you're right, know you're wrong, and be cautious. You never know what can happen. But I do want to say that I am here in Thailand for some period of time. I'm going to be in Southeast Asia actually for a while, and I hope to make a lot of videos in this area, as I haven't been here in about 4 years when I last visited the Philippines. But previously I did just spend 1 whole month in Vietnam. Didn't film any videos. It was more to get accustomed to the Southeast Asian lifestyle again, and really to kind of get back in travel mode. So I'm hoping to make some videos pretty soon. I gotta find some available time with all the work I got going on, but I'm excited. There's a lot to do, a lot to see, and yeah, the beautiful city of Bangkok is waiting to make some videos. So until then, guys, I'll see you soon. From Bangkok.